You know this Balcones be back on its bullshit.
Oh, absolutely, man.
This is just the 128 proof cask strength. So
this is the pick made by Breaking Bourbon from Balcones. So they did this as a trio with a true blue and a single malt variation. Mm-hmm. I love the rye so much. I really wanted to try this one. So we are at this today.
Right off the bat, this is so red.
It's red as fuck and it's dark, and it's only 2.5 years old.
I know. This is the darkest whiskey we've had, and it's the youngest by far.
Oh, by far.
Ooh, okay.
There's
so much to the nose of this.
There's a ton going on right now.
A little bit of rye spice.
Rye spice, juicy fruit gum, chocolate. What is that? It's definitely hot too. Like, if you breathe in too hard, it'll burn your nose. There's another bright scent on the nose that I'm not able to place. Like, it's bright, but I don't know what it is.
It's herbal too.
Yeah, it's definitely an herbal nose.
I mean, the thing you're getting too is an herbal note.
Probably. I'm not the best with herbs at the moment.
So this is going to be a weird description. This tastes like you took, or this smells like you took, some parsley or something, and dipped it in chocolate.
I could see that. While you were chewing juicy fruit gum.
While you're chewing gum, yeah.
And also setting fire to your nose hairs.
Yes.
Yeah, the nose is it's complex. It's complicated.
It really is.
It's not offensive, but it's not anything that's it is enticing a sip. It's
right.
I want to pick it apart.
Right.
But
it is incredibly complex.
Under the taste. Whoa.
That might be the most intense whoa I've ever gotten out of this, too. Okay, chocolate finish, because that's what I'm getting right now. It's a very cocoa finish.
This is literally, the finish is literally a chocolate-covered espresso bean. That is what the finish is to a T.
Yes, it is. This is, what the fuck is this?
Holy shit.
What the fuck is this? This is a bold statement considering everything we tried. This is the most unique whiskey I think I've ever had.
I agree 100%. Front end is sweet.
It's just so bizarre.
Sweet with that weird fruity bouquet, and then you definitely get some herbs.
Not to interrupt, the finish is straight cocoa. As it sits, because it sits for a while.
I don't think it's straight cocoa. I think that it literally tastes like a chocolate-covered coffee bean. And I say that because I ate them religiously throughout college.
Fair enough.
Literally, it tastes like a dark...
This is so bizarre. I love this.
This is amazing.
How much did this cost you?
$55. Plus shipping.
I think I need this.
I'm about to go back and buy the rest of the picks that they picked, because they said that the True Blue blows baby blue out of the water. This is...
How easy is it for you to get me one of these?
I mean, I might be shipping something again to my house because I do want to try the other 2 barrel proofs.
Maybe.
And get a backup of this for myself.
Maybe. Because, whoa. Alright, let me pick apart the start of this finish, because all I got was the chocolate covered coffee.
It was a lot to process, and then they finished it off with an amazing finish.
Yeah, and the finish sort of drew my attention away from everything else. Very green herbal up front with the cocoa.
Yeah, it's chocolate. I might even say coffee bean. So chocolate, coffee bean, herbs.
I get chocolate at the very beginning. I get a ton of coffee bean in the middle, and then the finish is both.
Yes.
But there's a middle part where I distinctly get coffee bean.
Yeah.
Specifically.
And then there is still a semi-juicy fruit sweetness up front.
Right up front, that goes away very quickly.
Yes, it doesn't last.
This is a very rich flavor for a rye.
It's a very herbal, spicy, chocolatey coffee rye.
And the herbal part doesn't last as long as you would think.
No.
Halfway through, you forget it's a rye.
Yes. I wouldn't say that because it is still spicy. There is still warmth and spice.
There's still warmth and spice, but I don't get any of the notes I get from a rye. Is what I mean.
Oh yeah, no, you don't get the mint. You don't get the.
That's where I say it doesn't. Like if you told me from halfway through the finish back that it was not a rye, I would probably believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you that it is a young Texas whiskey. I would if you told me there was no rye in this at all, I wouldn't be surprised for half of it.
Except it's 100% rye.
That's what makes this really interesting. Fuck.
No, I'm definitely getting rye to it now. The more I'm looking for it, the more I'm getting rye. It's on the front end, but not with the fruit and the herbs.
I
It's
get a light.
between the.
I start to get a little bit of a light herbal note, and then this chocolate and coffee straight up completely overpowers anything I'm trying to get from it. It's like that middle part where I'm getting some of those rye notes doesn't last long enough for me to get it before it turns into that super rich dark finish. Whoa. This is... I'm not one to immediately... I mean, you know, obviously my most unique is going to change as I try more things. It is going to be very hard to beat this.
I have to agree.
Because I would put that 291 small batch up there with unique.
Yes.
But
not
this,
like this.
This is on another level. I would say the 291 is the most unique non-cask strength.
Yes.
And before I tried this, I would say it is the most unique. I don't know. The regular Balcones Rye was also incredibly unique, but I would put it on the same level as 291 for a different reason.
Yes, but that one.
291, I'd never gotten pine out of any other whiskey, but I also never got chocolate out of a rye before the Balcones.
Right.
But this, it amplified my favorite parts of the regular rye.
Mm-hmm.
And turned it into 90% of the whiskey.
Man, I'm really fucked up here.
This is a 2.5 year fucking rye. And this has the most intense flavor of any whiskey I've ever had. I can't even call that a competition. I think this is the most intensely flavored whiskey I've ever had.
And it works. It's sweet, it's robust, it
sits on fucking shelves. And the regular one, they can't get rid of. And the regular one, if it was, it's really good. If it were even half this, I'd buy up the entire fucking stock.
I think people just don't know what Balcones is. I think that's all it is.
I'm also tempted to buy a number 9 corn whiskey because of Joey Jordison passing away.
I mean,
but
I don't blame you.
That's a different thing. Holy fuck. So, the overall consensus is, holy shit, this is the most unique thing we've ever had. This has the most chocolatey and coffee notes I've ever gotten out of any whiskey, let alone a rye. And if I started halfway through the finish, if you told me this was a rye, I would be a little surprised. I would believe you, but if you told me it was a bourbon, I wouldn't bat an eye.
Honestly, I don't know if I believe it was a bourbon. This doesn't resemble bourbon
I
at
can
all.
see it being a high rye. Well, but also that this is keeping in mind my limited experience with Texas whiskey.
That's fair.
So there's no telling if some other Texas whiskeys are this intense.
Right.
So that being said, yes, I think I would say that I wouldn't be too surprised if someone told me this was a bourbon. Holy shit. Yeah, I might, fuck. Hey, how much I want the maker's picks because I want this. I hate you.